You can see on my screen, I have a post or a message thumbnail that the DV2023 visas concluded. We have seen so many messages, breaking news everywhere. This is starting from yesterday evening up to today, that the DV visas for 2023, meaning people who were doing the interview expecting to end in the fiscal year 2023, meaning the end of September, no more interviews. The US embassies and consulates around the world are not doing interview anymore for the DV 2023. What does that mean? Because that has been a big confusion for so many people. This one hasn't happened for many years, but let's break down to you and give you the understanding of the official notification from the Department of State through the embassies around the world that they are no longer doing interviews for the DV winner 2023. Even though the fiscal year is supposed to end on 30th of September, the embassies have concluded interviews from September 6, 2023. That is a bad news, but it is something, if I explain to you, you will be able to understand. So while we are in this situation, I know how upsetting this information might be for people who sometimes they were scheduled for the interview. There are some people scheduled for the interview already. They were waiting for their visas, but now they cannot be given those visas. And I'll go to give you some lessons on this particular issue in the coming DV lottery applications, so that something like this, if it happens and you already have the chance to do the interview, what does that mean for someone like you who is waiting for the DV lottery interviews in the upcoming DV lottery for DV 2024, but also for people to apply DV 2025, which is going to start this October. In order to start with that, I will go first of all to give the understanding of the DV lottery, the number of visas supposed to be issued. Each year, when the DV lottery is going to be doing the selection of winners, the number of winners is higher than the number of visas allocated. The maximum number of visas to be issued is 55,000 visas, but the number of winners is usually higher. Why usually they take higher people? The number is becoming higher. Simply because there are people maybe are no longer interested to come to America. So even if they are winners, they are not going to fill the DS-260. Of this situation, I've seen these cases even in Tanzania, a winner say, oh, I'm not interested to go back to, I'm not interested to go to America. So I was just testing, and his winner is not going to do. There are people who are dead, maybe. There are people, maybe someone filled it for them, didn't give them the information, like how to check the result, like confirmation and other kind of things. And that person maybe disappeared, died, or whatever. Or sometimes people go to the DV lottery visa interview and they are denied for one reason or another. So they put the kind of like a backup, just like some sort of a reserve. Like if, let's say we selected 55,000 people, there are so many people who will not be given the visas or will not be able to process. So for that case, we are selecting more people. So that's why the number of winners usually is more. It can be maybe 130,000, can it be 150,000, whatever winners, but all those people are not going to be the winner to be given the visas. Once the 55,000 visas are reached, it's over. So that's how it is. So this one is from the Department of State. They updated yesterday for the information happening on September 6th. What is the information? the update. I will go to read this one and I'll read other information. The diversity visa program awards up to 55,000 visas each year. So if they reach 55,000, it's over. And allows those from countries with low immigration rates to come to the United States to enter and the chance to apply for the US immigrant visa. That means to be given a green card. So when they say low immigration rates, they mean the countries with less than 50,000 people who have been given a green card in the last 5 years based on family sponsorship or work sponsorship. So, since its launch in 1990, the program has continued the ongoing policy priority to promote and maintain diversity in the United States. This year, what did they say? This year, they mean DV2023. The Department of State is on track to reach the annual limit of the DV2023 before the end of the fiscal year. Before the end of September 30th. The end of the fiscal year is 30th of September. The DV visas interviews are within the fiscal year. The fiscal year starts on October 1st to September 30th. So usually the last interview is September 30th. But in this context, this year, unlike many other years, those visas which are allocated, 55,000, have been reached before the end of the fiscal year, before September 30th. So if they reach that one, if you have numbers is 70,000 number, or if you are scheduled to have the interview on September 20th, you will not be interviewed. That's the meaning. As of September 5th, 2023, there have been more than 54,000 people, September 5th. Visas over 54,000 visas have been issued, or people doing adjustment who are already in the United States. To be exactly worldwide, they have issued 54,000 visas, 833 DV available for the fiscal year 2023. Meaning, after this one, they are not going to do, because the remaining number to reach 55,000 is reserved for a certain group of people. So that is that way. So, meaning, as of September 7 now, the Department of State has issued all available DV visas for the fiscal year 2023 DV program. Meaning, they are no longer doing any interview. That's why when you apply, when you get the winning letter, they tell you that winning the DV lottery, being selected doesn't guarantee, because they select more winners. There are people with case number 120,000. Obviously, you will not be reached for the interview. That's what they're trying to explain. We acknowledge that the early conclusion of the DV2023 program may be disappointed to selectees who were unable to receive visas. They give you suggestion. One of the suggestions is the 2025 diversity visa program entry period will open in October this year. And we encourage you to apply if you are coming from eligible country. And yesterday I made a video that the DV lottery 2025, the DV 2025 is going to start in this October. And I pointed the exact date. So even the Department of State is encouraging you to do the application. Even though the dates haven't been announced yet, I've predicted the dates for the DV lottery. That the DV lottery, DV 2025, will start on Wednesday, October 4, 2023, until Tuesday, November 7, 2023. That's you were supposed to apply. And the application is only going to be done on one website, dvprogram.state.gov, no any other website. It is at this point I encourage you, even if you are the winner of the DV 2024, you have to apply. This is I usually tell people, you are the winner. You never know what is going to happen. Apply again. There's no guarantee you're going to win, but you have a chance. I have various cases. I can give 2 cases of people who applied and won, and they applied again and they won again. There is one lady I interviewed in my Swahili channel. She is Tanzanian. They live here in Kansas City. Her and her husband applied. They won. They even scheduled for the visa interview. But 4 weeks before the visa interview, Tanzania was put into the travel ban. So she was not able to do the visa interview, and her husband, because the husband was the winner. But because I encourage people to apply again, even if you are the winner, they applied. The results when came out, both husband and wife, now they won. So now they are in the US. They live 35 minutes from here where I live. There is another Kenyan lady in Ohio. She was here in the US. She applied for the DV lottery. She won. But also in the DV2021, she applied again. When she applied, but when the results they started processing, COVID started and they stopped the immigration processing. For that case, she was not going to be given the visa previous, but because she won through other way, the following year, she was given the opportunity to continue to process and to get the green card. So even if you are the winner, as long as you are not being interviewed on that day, on the day of the interview, if you are not interviewed in October and you don't have the visa interview, just apply. There is another person applied for the DV lottery, won the DV lottery, went to the interview, was denied because he didn't have the enough education and or work experience. But because applied for the following DV lottery, won. And at that time, the person was finishing high school. The person was able to be given the visa because now the person was able to qualify. So, as previously stated in the DV2023 program instruction, in the instruction, the DV program is limited to insurance of 55,000 visas each year. Selection does not guarantee that the applicant will receive the interview or visa. Selection merely means that the person may be eligible to participate in the DV program and potentially apply for the visa, but is not guaranteed. Due to probability of some of the first 55 persons selected will not qualify for the visa or ultimately choose not to participate in the program, or more individuals selected for that particular purpose. Because some people, they might not continue the process, will not qualify. Maybe they are not going to be denied for one reason or another, of work experience or something. Or they choose not to participate to continue with the visa program, even if they're the winner. That's the reason why more individuals are selected each year than the number of the visas available. This is done to ensure we are able to issue the maximum number of visas available under the DV program in a given year. The Department of State remains committed to facilitating the travel for the DV recipients and recognizable the important contributions these individuals bring to our communities here in the United States of America. I want to make sure, because some people, they get confused when we say these 55,000 visas. When we say 55,000 visas, we don't mean that if myself, let's say I'm the winner, I'm married, those are 2 visas. No. If I have 5 kids, it's me, my wife, and 5 kids. These are 7 people. But all these 7 people are not taking your visas. All these 7 people are under one visa, under one winner, under one case number. So don't be upset with the people with the families. So, oh, because maybe these people with married with kids, they are taking our visas. That's why they reach 55,000 visas. No. When they count 55,000 visas, they count as case numbers of the main applicant. They don't care if that person has 20 kids. They don't care about that. All those 20 will be still one visa. I just want to make sure that you be able to understand what does that mean. So, I want for you to go to another, let's go to the US Embassy in Armenia. They posted there also the, the notification. This, they say the worldwide limit for the DV2023 diversity visa program has been reached. The diversity visa program awards up to 55,000 visas per year and allows those from countries with the same way they're explaining. But the point they want to say this one, As of September 6, because remember they went to September 5, that's when they finished. So September 6, officially, it was completed. As of September 6, the Department of State has issued all the available diversity visa 2023 visas. We acknowledge that the early conclusion may be disappointing. So they encourage you to apply for the DV 2025. So if you haven't been scheduled for the visa interview, the bad news is the visas, 55,000 have been reached, meaning people who are winners, none of people that denied maybe the visa because they qualified. Some of the people who maybe they didn't want to, usually like some people, they are dead or they are not going to check the result, they are not processing. Maybe this is the process more quicker. That's the reason. So for that case, they are not going to do that way. If you go to another U.S. embassy in Ethiopia, so this has been posted by all embassies around the world. The Department of State has issued all available visas for the DV 2023 program. So on September 6th, the maximum has reached. The same way, this is the letter from the U.S. Embassy in Kenya. The Diversity Visa 2023 program has nearly reached the annual limit of the diversity visas. So this was posted on September 6th. So no additional visas that will be able to be given. So that's how it is. The DV lottery, how it is ending. So you have to be ready for DV 2025. You have to apply in the next DV lottery. I usually tell people, if you don't have the visa on hand, you must apply the DV lottery. You are the winner. Apply for the DV lottery. Don't chill and say, okay, I'm waiting. It's a guarantee. If you don't have the visa on hand, it's not a 100% guarantee. So when is the next DV lottery application? The next DV lottery is DV 2025. And I've already predicted, these are not official dates yet. The official dates will be provided in next week, probably. So these are the dates. My prediction each year, I predicted the dates that it will start on Wednesday, October 4 to Tuesday, November 7 this year. I have videos about the processes, instructions. Make sure everything is correct. So what you need to do is to make sure that you go and be ready for the application. For those people who want to have just like a step-by-step, if you go to my website, ebmscholars.com, if you go to my website, that is my website, www.ebmscholars.com. I usually tell people, even though you are applying for the DV lottery, don't wait for the results. Continue with your life with other programs, other opportunities. So, few things I want to mention here. Number one, if you go to my website, you come here, you'll be able to see there is a course. This is a free course. It's free. Community colleges in the United States. For those who want to come to study bachelor degree, you can go and find a way of how you can finance your studies on your own easily through community colleges. It's a free course. Go and take this course. Then, for those who speak Swahili, I have a course about green card lottery in Swahili. I have a course for $5 in English. I'm going to put other courses, the course about finding a job, course about finding scholarships, course about other things. They will be there. For instance, if you come to enroll, let's say on this English course, you'll be able to see within $5, you'll be able to see the course, all these topics, they are there. They're all covered. All these lessons and topics, you'll be able to see there. You see? You will be able to do that. But on the other side is, there are people who want me to apply for them for the DV lottery. You come here, you click the DV lottery application. If you click here, it will open the DV lottery application, meaning you can be able to send a picture to me. I will correctly edit your photo, properly edit your photo, and fill the DV lottery form for you and send you a confirmation number, wherever you are. So you take a picture, I give the instruction just with your phone, but leave a space around with you. Even if the photo will not be this pure white like this way, I'll be able to change the background correctly and edit the photo for you just for $10. I'll be able to do application for you. But there are some people, apart from applying, they say, okay, I'm looking for scholarship. You click open scholarship. I'm looking for work in the US. I can be able to help you to find jobs in the US. Or if you click the services here, you'll be able to see the services. So there are so many services I'm offering here on my website. There is a consultation. If you want to talk to me for 30 minutes, it's $30. 1 hour, which is 60 minutes, is $50. You want to write a book, you want to go on YouTube. So there are all these services. You are the winner. You want hosting services, scholarships, community colleges. All these things are here. Summer jobs, internships, conferences, all those kind of things. You are looking for work, they are here. So look for other ways. Visiting visa, temporary work visa. Find for this kind of jobs, opportunities. So these are the things I want you to be able to do. Scholarships, they are here. You must meet the qualifications. Go and read the instructions and you write email to us or write to us. Book consultation. If you come to book consultation, you click there, book consultation, and it will give you the option. You want 30 minutes for $30 or $50 for 1 hour. You come here, you select the time. You say, okay, I want 30 minutes. I want 1 hour. It gives you, you go there, which day you want. You can choose the day. Then you can be able to put the information and you can pay and you will be able to do through that way. So these are some of the services or opportunities we provide here at the EBM Scholars. And this year, I'll be in Kenya, obviously Tanzania. I will visit possible Ghana, and I'm planning to visit possible Burundi and possible Congo. So during the Green Card Lottery, I'll be coming to, I'll come to have an event, like to talk to people, various opportunities beyond the Green Card Lottery. So after playing Green Card Lottery, don't settle. Don't just keep quiet and that, oh, now is everything, I'm done. No. So make sure you go and find those opportunities. But at the same time, apart from checking, going to look for all those kind of things, if you look on you go download the app, go to download the EBM Scholars app. It is on Android. If you go and search EBM Scholars app on Android, you will be able to see that. Download the app. In the app, I will be posting jobs, opportunities, internships, volunteering in America and other European countries or Canada. So go and download the app. EBM Scholars app. It is on Android. It is not on iPhone yet. I want to be on the iPhone because I have the iPhone. So here is just like the preview, what you can be able to see when we do. You can go to the app. Up to this moment, we have over 5,000 downloads. So be among the people who are going to download the app, where we'll be posting so many opportunities in the app. Download your app today. We are going to post so many things, especially this September, October, November, December. This is the busy time for more opportunities to apply to come to America or go to overseas in general. So even though the maximum visas have been reached, remember, when I say the maximum visas have been reached, not all years they reach the 55,000. Let me give you an example. This is the list of the immigrant visas issued, the DV visas and the adjustment given for the diversity visa winners from 2008 to 2017. So we'll look how many visas have been issued. Usually in Africa, they give about 20,000. So in Africa, they total 2,000, 24, 25, whatever. So it's around this time, around that the number. Usually Africa is the continent with more winners and more visas than any other continent. But let's go to see the visas, total number of visas issued each year. 2008, they give 46,000, 48,000. 2010, 51,000, 51,000. 2012, 34,000. Then 52,000, 52,000, 49,000, 46,000, 49,000. So this year, it is very strange. They reach even the maximum amount of the visas. So you see the trend is usually it doesn't reach 55,000. So up to September 30th, they don't reach that number. Up to September 30th, they don't reach that number. But this year, they have reached that number. They have reached that number in September 6th. September 5th, September 6th, they officially closed the window. But each year, up to September 30th, they have never reached the 55,000. So what does that mean? When you apply for the DV lottery, you are the winner. Apply for the next DV lottery. When you are the winner, don't stop. If you are planning to apply for scholarship, apply for scholarship. If you are applying for jobs, continue applying for jobs. If you are working, continue working. If you are a student, continue studying. Don't quit your job. Don't quit your school. That, oh, I'll go to US to study university there, so I'm quitting my job here because I'm waiting for the visa. No. So go to the website, which is ebmscholars.com, or you can email us at our email, ebm@ebmscholars.com. I don't have WhatsApp number at the moment. I removed the number because people were just sending so many messages, and most of the messages, they are just, sometimes they are nice, but they are overwhelming. Someone is sending me a message, hi EBM. They want me to respond, hi. They ask, can I ask you a question? But remember, we have 8, 10, 6, 7 hours different with you. So until they come to respond, yes, you can ask the question. We are wasting the time. But on the email, you go there, nobody comes to say hi and waiting for the answer. You come there and email me, I want 1, 2, 3, 4, and we respond direct. We are doing our best within 24 hours, 48 hours, we'll be able to respond. So you have to be sure, what are other ways beyond the green card lottery to come to America? This is when you have to go to the EBM Scholars website. This is, you need to download the EBM Scholars app today on the Play Store and get these opportunities, which I'm posting them there. You can be able to do that. So we are going to post so many videos this October, September, October, November, all these opportunities. But make sure you go and be ready for the DV lottery application. Be ready to apply for the DV lottery. The website is that one. Be ready. You might be one among the winners. For people in Tanzania, I have the office in Tanzania. I've registered my company in Kenya. I'll be in Kenya. I'll be in Kenya in October, in Nairobi. I'll go to Mombasa. Probably I'll go to Kisumu, Nakuru, Kisii. I might be in those places. I'm thinking to visit Ghana, possible in the month of October, to have an event in Ghana. I'm thinking to visit Burundi. I'm thinking to visit Congo. So if you are in one of those areas and you are able to coordinate, you want to coordinate with me, email me on my email, ebm@ebmscholars.com. And you can try to figure out. I've looked if the ticket in Ghana is so expensive at the moment because I'll be traveling from Tanzania or Kenya to Ghana. The tickets are so expensive. I don't know yet, but I want to go to Burundi, even if for 1 day. So if someone in Burundi is able to coordinate the venue, coordinate everything, we can find a way. We can have to meet in person and talk. People in DRC Congo. Congo is also the country with so many people following me. We'll be happy to do that. Okay, so you can reach me on that email. I'll be happy if you want to host me. I'll be happy to be there. In that country, I'll coordinate in October. I want to go to as many countries as possible to have meetings, to talk to people, not only green card, other opportunities. So we'll be able to coordinate. So coordinate with me with that email. So just email me if you are in those countries. The purpose, I want to go to as many countries as possible in Africa, especially the countries with so many people who are following me. If you are able to coordinate and maybe to travel in October to come in your country, let's coordinate and I'll be happy to visit your country. Yeah, so let me know. We can be able to do that. There are so many videos coming up this September, October, November, December for so many opportunities. So be ready, and I want you to use the chance and the opportunity to apply, not just read, apply these opportunities. And if you don't have enough qualification now, start finding, okay, if these are the ways, what do I need to have? If you are missing something, find a way to improve yourself. If you needed to, you are looking for visiting visa, conference visa, and you didn't have maybe assets, find a way to buy a piece of land, find a way to get certain documentations. Make sure you have as many documents as possible to make sure that when you go to apply for these visas, you have more chances of being able to do that. But the biggest part, for those who want to come through community colleges, go on my website and you watch the video. It's a free course on community colleges. You can be able to pay on your own. Instead of going to study in China, studying in India, studying in Philippines, studying in Malaysia, you pay the money, which is almost the same as studying community college in America. And here you're allowed to work. In those countries, you are not allowed to work as an international student. And here you'll be having a chance of having a life, good life here, than if you go to China. Then after that, you go back to your home country. So those are the things I want to make sure that we are all together. And I'm so sorry for those people who applied for the DV lottery, the winner, but their numbers were so high, case number was so high, and they were not able to be included in the lottery time. So is that a very bad news? I know how painful it is because you have already planned everything, you are waiting, but again, unfortunately, there is no chance for you to be able to be given the visa, and the chance for you to come here has vanished on the last minute, because there are some people already, they had the visa interview scheduled, but because the maximum has reached, those visa interview means nothing. They are not going to interview you. There are people, maybe they were already given the visa to come to take your passport on this day. Those have been included over there. So welcome everyone. So take the chance to apply and come to the United States of America, not only through green card lottery, also consider other ways, other pathways, other ways you can be able to use to come to the United States of America. Whether is to come here through education to study and graduate here. I have so many programs I've been posting there. If you are coming through scholarship or you want to come and pay on your own, you'll be able to do that way. So those are the things. Also, I usually talk about there are so many also online free courses online you can start learning to be able to do that. But remember to download the course. Go and study the course, which some are free on my website, some are paid, but also download the app. The app is going to be one of the sources for you. You pay just $3 per month to access the app, to have all the information I'm going to be posting from now on going forward. So thank you so much for your appreciation.